Hey guys, Mr. Brown with one more video on law of cosines. This is going to be solving side angle side triangles. I've got my little guy with me here holding my calculator, so let's see how this goes. I'm given a side, an angle, and a side, and so I will start by filling in all the information that I have. If you can hear that, that's pretty funny. So ABC triangle, A is 12, so we'll throw a 12 there, B is 35 degrees, our one angle that we have, and then side C is 10. So if you look at this, we've got it set up in the diagram now. I've got a side, an angle, and a side as I go around the triangle. First thing that I'm going to want to do with this is to figure out what this other missing side is. Once I have that, then I can figure out what the other two angles are. So for finding B, now our law of cosines that we're going to use this time is this. A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared. Yeah, so if you didn't believe me that I'm doing this in my bathroom, my son just went to the bathroom. So, and he did a nice job. High five. Bam. All right, so B squared plus C squared minus A. Whoa. 2 BC times the cosine of A. Try to get that all in there. Hey, careful. I don't want you to fall off of that. So that's the form of the formula that we're going to be using. Hopefully you can see that okay. It doesn't look too great, but just check your notes. It should be there, right? Anyhow, now this is A, we're finding B, right? What this means is if I'm finding side A, I'm using the other two sides in that opposite angle. So in this case, I'm using these two sides and this angle to find B. So for finding side B, it's going to look like this. B squared is equal to the other two sides, 12 squared plus 10 squared, minus 2 times 12 times 10 times the cosine of 35 degrees. Calculator, bud? Now I can plug all of this into my calculator, take the square root, and I've got my side B. So let's take a look. 12 squared plus 10 squared. Yes, sir. Oh, wait. Minus 2 times 12 times 10 times cosine of 35. And that gives me this, 47.4 approximately. Hey, bud. Do you want to help? So B squared is about that. So then, last step, if I want to find B, I need to take the square root. So second square root, second answer. If I want to do it exactly, I can use the answer button, and 6.89 is about what we've got. Yep. There you go. So side B is 6.89. Now, I can use law of sines to find one of the other two angles. So that's what's tricky with this one is you're using law of cosines, you're using law of sines, and then we're going to subtract from 180. Plus we've got a little monkey man here that's distracting us. But here we go. I'm going to find angle A. It doesn't matter which one I start with. I'm going to choose A just because I typically go alphabetical. Thank you, buddy. Can you hold on to that for me? Yeah. Thank you. So, law of sines says that sine of A over its opposite side 12 is equal to, and I'm going to use B in this case because I've got an angle and I've got the opposite side, so that one's going to work. Using C would not be beneficial. So like that. Sine of A over 12 is equal to sine of 35 over 6.89. Now it's cross multiplication to solve. 6.89 sine of A is equal to 12 sine of 35. Divide both sides by 6.89. Those will cancel out and we get sine of A is equal to all of this stuff that we can plug into our calculator. so 12 sine of 35 divided by 6.89, looks like that in my calculator, and I get that it is just about 1 exactly, so it's approximately 1. Depending on where your teacher told you to round it there. In my case, I want the answer to be just about exact, so I'm going to use the answer button in my calculator and get that this is about 87.4 degrees. So A is equal to 87.4. So sine of A, we're using inverse sine, right? The little sine -1 to figure out what that angle measurement is. So 87.4 about. Now, for our last angle, angle C, we just have to subtract the 2 from 180 degrees, so 180 minus 35 minus 87.4, and that is, 57.6 for angle C. Gets a little bit jumbled, but hopefully you can navigate your way through this. Hopefully it was helpful, and there you have it.